How's it going, everyone? It's Gadgets Boy. Welcome to another video. And in this one we have two new products from Realme. So I've got the new Realme 8 Pro, as you can see there, nice bright yellow box. And I've also got a smartwatch as well, the Realme Watch S, which we'll unbox both devices and see what they're all about. Unfortunately, on the Realme 8 Pro, I can't get too much into it for now, but do be rest assured that I've got some content planned for this. So we're going to be comparing that new 108 megapixel camera that this is capable of doing. We're going to compare it to some of the flagship devices out there right now. But before further chat, let's get into it and see what the device actually looks like. So inside the box, you do get your charger. So you get your USB-A to USB-C cable, and you also get the charging brick. I believe the ones that are coming to the UK will have a 3-pin plug, but I've got two 2-pin plug in this particular package here. So this is capable of up to 65 watts of charging on the actual brick itself, but we'll find out more about that when we actually do the final review to see how quickly this charges up. You get a silicone case in the box as well, which is nice to have in the packaging. It just means you keep your device nice and pristine. It just keeps it nice and secure as well. Do bear in mind though that sometimes it doesn't actually come in the final packaging, but in this one I've got here, you do get a silicone case with it as well. You also get a user guide, so user manual, to find out all about the device before you start using it, and you also get SIM ejector tool as well. Finally, you get the actual device itself, so you get the Realme 8 Pro, which looks interesting actually. On the back, you've got this big writing on there that says "Dare to Leap," and the Realme logo on there. You've got the 4-camera array with flash on there as well, and you see that big writing, well, not big, you see the small writing on the back that says 108 megapixel quad camera on there. On the right side of the device, you get a volume rocker and your power button as well, and on the left side is where your SIM card would go into. On the front, you notice you have a big chin as well on the bottom of the device. So if that's something that I like, I'm not sure yet. I'm not going to give any impressions just yet. We'll save that for the final review and stuff. And then you get your front-facing camera as well. Looking through the device, it's loaded with some it's preloaded with some applications on there. So you get Yandex, TikTok, and Realme link as well, which you use to link to the smartwatch, which we'll go through as well. But the main thing about this device that I wanted to touch on and talk about is that 108 megapixel shooter, the quad camera on the back. I took it out and about with John and about in London, and we took some shots of it as well. So on the screen, I'm going to share some shots right now so you guys can see some of the samples, and I'm also going to upload them onto a storage location, a cloud storage location, so you guys can actually get a full resolution if you want to pixel peek and see what that 108 megapixel is all about. As well as showing you that, I'll show you the camera UI as well, so you see what you actually get in terms of this. So you get this new 108 megapixel menu on the camera application, so you have to select that mode in order to use it as well. If you drag down on photo as well, you do notice you have a tilt shift option. So if you tap this on, you'll be able to do some tilt shift photography if that's what you're into. If you go into more, you also have an ultra macro mode as well, which you can use to experiment and get real close to your subjects and get some nice macro shots. If that's what you're into, you'll be able to do that with a smartphone. Going into settings, you notice that you can do videos at 4K up to 30 frames per second. So you can do 1080, 720 as well. And you also got that 720 slow motion. You can go up to 1080p on slow motion in terms of video recording as well. But that's it really for the smartphone, for the Realme 8 Pro, in terms of unboxing and just quickly showing you what it looks like. What do you guys think, especially of the writing on the back? I love the sort of finishing on the back as well. It's a matte finishing, and it's got this nice tactile, rough feeling on there as well if you rub your finger over it. But this is great for fingerprint sensor. It just means it won't, fingerprint magnet. It just means it won't be attracting a lot of fingerprint on there. It's got a nice curved back as well, which is pretty cool. It just feels nice in hand to hold. And I'm glad that the front is not curved display. I don't like curved edges at all. It's a nice flat finish on the front. But yes, let's get onto the watch and see what you get in the watch as well. So for the Realme Watch S Pro, as you can see on some of the specifications, you have 3.5 millimeters AMOLED display. You have blood oxygen and heart rate monitor. You have GPS location and path tracking. You got 15 sports tracker on there, super long standby battery, and water resistant at 50 meters. Again, all the usual stuff that you should be getting on smartwatches these days, especially if you're going to be calling it a Pro model, you need to have those options available. In order to use it to get all the data and stuff like that, so when you wear this, if you want to get the data, you need to link it to Realme link. Unfortunately, I'm not going to show much of that right now. Again, we'll save that for the full review. But you get the general stuff like your sleep data, your heart rate monitor, your SpO2 monitor data, and everyday, day-to-day, walk-in steps, all that kind of stuff. It will be in the application, so you guys can check it out and actually use it. On the device itself, you have 2 buttons on the side, very It protrudes quite a bit actually, so easy to reach for if you need to tap in. You get a nice tactile feeling on there. And on the back is where your sensors are for heart rate and SpO2 monitoring. And you also get a charger in the box. It's a proprietary charger, so you can place it on there as well. For you to get used to it straight away, there's a quick start guide in the box, so give that a read if you want to get on with it very quickly, or you can be like me and just turn it on and just figure it out. In terms of the menu itself, you swipe. If you swipe right, you get to your quick options notification tray at the top, which is where you can check your things like battery, adjust brightness, and I like how you adjust brightness as well. You just tap it to adjust brightness, and you got torch, find my watch, and all that kind of stuff. If you swipe down, you get your notifications option. So I don't have any notifications at the moment, but when I do, that will get populated. If you swipe up, this will give you your applications, so you see all the apps that are available to you. Like you can use this as a remote shutter for your camera on your smartphone as well, which is interesting because usually it's the button that you press on the right to get into your main menu. But on this, you swipe up to get to your main menu. You got different applications on there, like your SpO2 again, heart rate monitor, weather app. You can do all that stuff, and you can go into settings as well and adjust a few things. The button is the one that gives you quick access to your workout. So on here it says you can do up to 15 sports, so different kind of sports. So if you tap that button, you'll be able to get access to all the different kind of sports available for you to start training and monitor those sessions. If you press and hold on the screen, you'll be able to change your watch face like you would any most Android smartwatches or most smartwatches out there. You press and hold, you'll be able to swipe across and choose a watch face that suits your preference. But that's it for the Realme 8 Pro and the Realme Watch S Pro as well, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any questions, let me know, especially on that Realme 8 Pro. If you have anything you guys want me to touch on, let me know in the comments below. But in the meantime, make sure you do subscribe, smash that like button, share it as well, and hit the bell notifications if you're one of the first people to know every time there's a video up on the channel. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.